An allergy is an inappropriate reaction to a normally harmless substance in the body. The body reacts to a foreign antigen by producing a large amount of antibodies, which, depending on how an individual's allergies affect them, will lead to many unpleasant symptoms such as sneezing, rashes like hives, shortness of breath, and in some cases, even death from shock. There is no clear reason for why people develop allergies. However, the most logical reason would be as a result of evolution. This is because our ancestors were exposed to a wide range of fast-evolving bacteria. Therefore, those who were able to mutate in a way that developed immune resistance ended up surviving and passing the bacteria-resistant genes on. However, where hypersensitive immune systems were an advantage back in the day, they now result in quite bad allergic reactions, which in the end can end up being deadly. So then what does this have to do with cleanliness if the source of allergies has a genetic link? Following the evolution theory, since early civilizations experienced large transmission rates due to the lack of education on the causes of sickness, their immune systems evolved to be extremely efficient at destroying any foreign pathogenic substances in the body. However, in modern times, we have far less exposure to those pathogens, as well as extremely effective ways of preventing transmission and also treating those who are sick. Despite this, some people's immune systems remain hypersensitive, which results in allergies due to the inappropriate reactions to certain pathogens. Even now, it is extremely important to maintain a good amount of bacterium in the body and on the body. Not all germs are particularly bad. For example, the colonies of bacterium in the human gut are an essential part of digestion. They alter the shapes of eaten fibers to produce short-chain fatty acids, which can be easily absorbed into the blood. They can also help the synthesis of vitamins B and K and the hydrolysis of bile acids, all essential to digest our food properly. Humans and pathogens have developed a mutually beneficial relationship. Pathogens in the human body change over time. The variety and amount of bacteria is dependent on many lifestyle factors, such as diet and general health. However, it is especially important to have early life exposure to these bacteria in order to build up good cultures. This is where the importance of cleanliness, or the lack of it, comes into the full picture. Early life factors, such as the way the baby came into the world, as well as its early life environment, all affect its probability of developing allergies in later life. For example, birth through C-section is a risk factor for allergies, since the child misses out on being introduced to the bacterium in the mother's birth canal during vaginal delivery. This process is called microbiome seeding and is one of the first sources of good pathogens for the child after birth. The other major factor is whether the baby is breastfed or given formula. Even though most milk formulas are developed specially to imitate all aspects of a mother's milk, there are some things that cannot be fully included in the milk formula, including some specific pathogens which are a part of the human breast milk. After birth, it is also crucial to consider the environment that the child will be brought up in. Of course, every parent wants to provide a safe and comfortable environment during the crucial developmental stages of their child. However, it is important to remember that children also need to be able to experience the messy sides of childhood. Cleaning up after a child who had played in the mud outside may be a hassle. However, it introduces a wide range of pathogens that would not be encountered otherwise, which boosts the overall immune system of the child. Becoming too obsessed with cleanliness of the child can also severely affect the psychological development of them, as they are more likely to miss out on opportunities out of the fear of catching a cold from other children or getting their clothes messy. It's important for parents to be able to provide an enriching environment for the children, but also consider their physical and mental development alongside this. A child which has siblings, pets, and a generally messier household has less of a chance of developing allergies. However, it is still important to consider the pros and cons of these factors. Being mindful of not being too clean, and allowing a child to safely explore is the best way to boost the immune system without it becoming uncontrollable. It is very important to consider these factors. However, we also need to remember that allergies are not as dangerous as they used to be a couple of years back, due to the continuous advancements in our understanding of allergies and the counter. Therefore, at the end of the day, it's a lot better for a child to be allowed to explore and expose themselves to a wide range of pathogens by not being overly clean, as it benefits them by boosting their immune system as well as allowing them to develop mentally through exploration.